Hi, this is how I made my Excel worksheet interactive, and today I'm going to teach you how we can make this such kind of highlight conditional formatting in the Excel. So let's get into the video. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel once again. Today I bring another topic where we are going to highlight a row on fulfilling a certain condition. So there are some worksheet I am having, and in this worksheet I'm going to highlight the entire row when I have certain condition in this status. Suppose if I have yes in this column in this cell, then the corresponding row will be highlighted, and then we will check in this one. We will highlight a row. Whenever I click this mouse here, this whole row will be clicked irrespective of any condition. And then in this one we will be highlighting a certain row. When I click my mouse here, the whole row B column will be highlighted. This is a highlighting a column, so the B column will be highlighted. If I click here, E column will be highlighted. And this is another sheet where I'm going to highlight column as well as row. If I click here, then row 13 will be highlighted as well as column A will be highlighted. If I click here, row 16 as well as column D will be highlighted. And last is that it will highlight the active cell only. If my mouse click here, then it will highlight only this cell, and here then only this cell. It means that wherever your cursor goes, that cell will be highlighted. So let's see how it works one by one. The first condition is highlighting the entire row on fulfilling a certain condition. Okay, highlighting a cell on a condition. Suppose I'm going to put yes here because this is a employee data. I have given them a certain task, and whenever they complete the task, I am going to put here yes, he has completed. Yes, he has completed. So whenever I put yes, then the whole row will be highlighted. So how do we do it? Let's delete this one first. First, select the range where you want to do the highlighting. Okay, I'm having this much data only, so I'm selecting only this data. So let's go to conditional formatting. Under home tab, you will get conditional formatting. Click here and then select new rule. Here we have to select use a formula to determine which cells to format. Okay, so click here and then we have to write this formula here. It is equal to search. It's not case sensitive, you can write either in small or capital. To make it bigger, so I'm just writing it in capital letter. Search. What I'm going to search? Yes. Yes is going to be searched here. Okay, yes is a string, so we have to put in double quotation. Okay, yes. Where to search? Where the yes will be? I'm going to put the yes in H column, so I will be writing H dollar just to lock H. And what is the cell starting is 5. Okay, so 5 bracket close should be greater than 0. I'm going to explain you why it is greater than 0. Format will format like bold. Okay, and then color should be, let it be white, and then let's fill with this color. Okay, all right, click OK. Now nothing is highlighted because there is no yes. If I put yes here, then it will highlight that cell. Okay, once I delete this one, it will go off. Okay, is it not exciting? Yes. Let's write yes again here. If I write the yes in a small letter, it will also work. Okay, it is not case sensitive. Let's delete it and let's understand the formula. The formula which I wrote here is search. Let me type in capital letter. Search bracket close yes dollar H 5 greater than 0. See, this search function is going to search a word, a string. It is going to search the word yes in the column H starting from 5, and if if it finds the word yes, then it will return a true value. It is going to compare with 0. If it is 0, means it doesn't have any yes string. So if there is a yes, then it is automatically more than 1, more than 0, means one record you find it. That's why it is comparing with 0. So when this string is run, it is going to return either true or false. So if it is true, then it will activate the condition. So that is exactly what it is done here. Here I'm writing yes. So Excel is searching and find yes, then it returns a value of true. So when the condition is true, the cell is highlighted. The condition is highlighted. All right. So, okay. So let's jump to next. Let it highlight a row. Okay. So here, instead of any condition, I don't have any condition, but the moment I click this row or cell, then the whole row, this entire row of this range will be highlighted. So I have to select first the cells which I'm going to format. I'm having this much data, that's why I'm selecting this. If you are having thousands of data, then you can select the entire data. Okay, so it doesn't have any limitation. Okay, select this one first, go to home tab and then conditional formatting. All right, then again select new rule. Select use a formula to determine which cells to be formatted. Here the condition will be different. It is not going, I am not going to use the search, it won't work. Here we are going to compare. Okay, so I'm going to select a row, so I will write row. If row equal to cells is the active row. All right, if my row is the active row, is comparing that I am selecting a row, that row is the active row. Okay, then I'm going to format with the color. Okay, green color I have selected here, this one, and let's make the font also bold and color white, so it looks nice. Okay, all right, now it is selected. All right, I have done this practice before, that's why it is selecting, otherwise it should not be working like this, because it should not be changing. We have to put one VBA code in the Excel in this worksheet to make it jumping from one cell to another. See, we have to go to VBA code. Here it is. This I have to write private sub worksheet. Okay, let me delete this one. To work it, now it is not going to change, it is not changing. Okay, all right, this is not changing. I have to press F9 to make it change. Okay, here it is not changing, but I have to press F9 again. It's not changing, I'm pressing F9, it changes. So instead of pressing F9 every time, to make it automate, we have to use this, we have to make a coding in the VBA. To enter the code in VBA, press Alt F11. Okay, it will open this one. So here is a highlight arrow cell sheet. I will double click here and it will open. Select worksheet, and I have to enter only this code, target.calculate. Okay, it will calculate. Every time I click the new cell, it will automatically trigger this function and it will highlight. Let's close this one and let's see. Now it works. All right, understood. Now let's see active column is same. Only the thing is that we have to change row to column. So let's select this entire data, go to conditional formatting, new rule, select this one. Here you enter column. Instead of row, we will be writing column. Okay, bracket close equal to cell. Here double quote col. Col is, it should not be written as a column. It should be written only as col. Col means column. Okay, and if this condition is true, means column is active column, then format, make it bold. All right, and then fill. Let's fill with this color. Okay, all right. Now it is selected, the highlighted column, because my cursor is here. If I'm doing here, it is also doing here because I have already entered the code here. F11, let's go to VBA, F11, active column. Here it is. This is already entered here, okay? Because I have done the practice and I have tried this one if it works or not. Now it is working, so it is already there, that's why. Okay, now I'm going to select in the next one. I'm going to select here, I'm selecting this cell, so it will select the entire row as well as this column. This column and the row both will be highlighted. So to do that, we have to first select the data. All right, go to conditional formatting, new rule, select the, here you have to enter or. Another condition we have to apply. Either of the two means either I am going to select both row as well as column. So I have to put first or. If row or column is active, then highlight it. That is what the syntax is going to mean. Here select column, column, bracket cells, col. Once this condition, if the column is active column and now row, I have to enter both formula here, equal to cell, bracket, double quotation, row, one bracket close, again bracket close for or, because we have put one extra bracket here, so we have to put two brackets at last. Okay, now select the format which you want to highlight. I'm going to highlight with this color. All right, font, I'm going to make it bold. All right, and also color I'm going to make white. Okay, okay. All right, now it works. So it is not changing here. It is already selected this one, but it is not changing here. To change it, we have to press F9. Now it's changing. Here F9 is changing. So get rid of pressing F9 again and again. So we have to enter the VBA code. Okay, so press Alt F11 and then highlight row and column. Here we have to enter that code. Worksheet, then target dot calculate. Close the VBA editor. All right, so we have to enter in each respective sheet to make get the effect. Okay, and the last condition is that we are going to highlight active cell. We are not going to highlight the row or not the column, but we are going to highlight only the active cell. Here if I am clicking on this cell, then this cell only will be highlighted. So the formula is same. First we have to select the data, go to conditional formatting, select new rule, and then select user formula. Here we have to put one more formula, that is and. What it is going to do is that if active cell means the cell which I am selecting is active and active row and active column, then that cell will be only highlighted. Okay, so we have to combine both the formula of row as well as column in this one. Okay, so let's write the formula again. Column, bracket close, equal to cell, col, and row equal to cell, row. Then we will format bold, fill, this one we will fill. Okay, all right, now this cell was selected earlier, that's why it is highlighted, but when I click here it is not changing. As we have done earlier, we have to enter the VBA code in VBA editor. So let's go to VBA editor. That is how to go. Press Alt F11 it will open this VB editor. Then select this highlight active cell worksheet. We cannot enter that here. We have to enter in this one. Double click it, select worksheet, and enter the formula target.calculate. Target.calculate. That's it. Close it. Now it is active. Okay, so if we delete this column, like we delete this column, and now we will to write something BO25102106006, suppose. So here it is, it will count BO. So every time the cursor moves, that cell will be highlighted. So it looks very nice that I am highlighting. The cursor moves, then the cell is highlighted. I'll show you what are the formula that which we have used in our doing the conditional formatting in our worksheet. Here I have written down. So this is for highlighting a row or a certain condition. Then this is the formula that I have to enter. Search, then yes, the cell address, okay, and it should be greater than 0, and highlighting active row, then equal to row bracket double bracket equal to cell bracket open, row on double quotation and bracket close. Same as active column, column double bracket equal to cell open bracket call under double quotation and then bracket close. Highlight active column and row. So or condition or function will be there. Column, so if any of the cell is selected, then both will be highlighted. Here only the intersection of the column and the row will be highlighted. See, in this column, suppose here in this column D and row 21, this is the only cell which is in intersection, so that intersection column will be highlighted. All right, and if you like my work, please hit the like button, give your invaluable feedback. Your feedback will help me improving myself, and at last but not least, to subscribe to the channel and share it. See you in the next video.